Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly forecast for September 19th through the 25th. I am setting the intention for the 7-day period of time, but you might stumble upon this video in a few weeks, months, years. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to hear the messages that are in it. Keep in mind this is a general reading for the collective. Not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. So without further ado, we're going to see what's coming up here for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising. Alrighty, my dears. Let's see what we have coming up. Move you all just a bit closer. And the first card we have coming up is the Star. This could be Aquarius energy. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. If you have Aquarius placements, there could be big changes or big shifts happening for you in those houses or in those areas of your life. It is Mercury retrograde. Some of you could have an Aquarius that's resurfacing. We know people like to resurface during Mercury retrograde. However, the Star is a major arcana card and it follows the Tower. The Tower is when we have all kinds of chaos and destruction. So the Star tells us the worst of it is over. The worst of it is behind us, and now we've come into a time where we can actually make long-term plans that are going to stick, that are going to work out. So I feel like a lot of you may feel as though your luck is changing and like things are getting better. You're seeing positive movement. You're seeing like you're coming into a better flow. Things are coming your way. Things are working out. It's not such an uphill climb or uphill battle. Things are moving along nicely. You're able to plan. I also feel like a lot of you Capricorns maybe liked to do things for a long time very spontaneously. Like you saw it as like, oh, I'm young, I'm free, I'm in the moment, and you did things just very spontaneously. But now you feel like it's sporadic and it's stressing you out. So you're coming into like more planning, more like not leaving things to the last minute or not leaving everything like to a whim. I feel like some of you are scheduling your activities. You're, getting together with people or the things that you're doing instead of just being like, oh, just in the moment. Maybe before you saw it as a way of living free and like, just kind of being comfortable. And now you're feeling like it's giving a sense of chaos, which is giving you a sense of stress. So now you're coming into planning and, this is helping you feel more stable and more secure. The next card that's coming up here for the Capricorn Collective is the Hanged Man. Now, I know I'm reading for a 7-day period of time, but major arcana cards come up when we are in a significant new chapter in our life, a significant crossroads, a defining time. So even though I'm reading for a 7-day period of time, these major arcana cards are going to be around for a while. Whatever's happening the next 7 days is setting a series of events in motion that are going to be very significant for you. When I have major arcana cards coming in together back to back, that tells me big changes in a short period of time. The Hanged One or the Hanged Man can sometimes come up when we feel like things are stagnant and not going anywhere. But I don't feel that sense for you all, especially with the Star. I feel like with the Star, you feel like things are moving forward. The Hanged Man or the Hanged One, I feel here is like a self-reflection where Capricorn, you're kind of double checking with yourself about what you want. And you're kind of like, I've been working on this a long time, or I've been trying to manifest this for a long time. Like, do I even really want it? Why did I start going after this to begin with? Why did I start doing this in the first place? I feel like a lot of you are getting more clear about what's going to make you happy, what's going to be fulfilling, and what you want in your life. So I feel like some of you are changing courses in terms of your goals. And you're like, you know what? I wanted that because I was conditioned to want that. Or I was brought up to think that that's the only way that I would be happy, but I don't even like that. I'm not even into that, right? Um and so there's like a sense here of like readjusting what you're going after or what you're manifesting. Your wish list is changing. I don't know if any of you have ever done like an Amazon wish list or like some kind of wish list, and then you go back and you look at the stuff and you're like, I don't want this stuff, and like you revise it, right? And Mercury retrograde is a great time to revise. I feel like you're revising your cosmic wish list, or you're revising the things that you have in your manifestation queue. I feel that as we get into December, there's going to be massive, massive changes in your life, for the better, like for the positive, where you're like, oh my gosh, I actually can manifest. I actually do have the ability to manifest. Manifestation does work, right? And the reason why all of a sudden is it's getting in or coming up for you is because you're finally connecting to what you truly want in your heart and what in your soul, versus what you've been trying to manifest because somebody told you that that's what's going to make you happy, and it just kind of like brainwashed you. The next card that's coming up here is the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands for me is like, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Now is not the time to be extra. It's not time to be a maverick. It's not time to be a renegade. As you're getting this forward movement with the star, some of you might be like, oh my gosh, I gotta strike while the iron is hot. And you may be trying to go after a bunch of things at once. Or, oh, this is going good, let me make it even better. And sometimes when we do that, we mess it up. And so Seven of Wands is saying, just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep being yourself. Just stay at this pace. Just be consistent. There's no need to be over the top, and there's no need to change the formula if the formula is working. Seven of Wands can also sometimes come up in my readings when you have people who are trying to antagonize you into disagreements or arguments. They might be doing things to upset you or insult you, and Seven of Wands is saying, don't you dare engage, because it's going to go nowhere and it's going to knock you off your progress. It's just going to distract you. It's crabs in the bucket. You don't need it. You don't need it. Stay focused. Keep doing what you're doing. Let people say what they want to say, do what they want to say. You're not obligated to prove anything or to defend yourself. You just stay focused and do what you're doing. You do you, because you're making a lot of great progress right now. The next card that's coming up here for Capricorn is the Three of Cups. So a lot of you are definitely headed towards soul tribe, soul family, a community of like-minded people. Some of you could even be manifesting engagement. Sometimes Three of Cups is associated with engagement. But Three of Cups here is a very happy and positive energy. Three of Cups also comes up for me sometimes in readings when somebody might be healing from the feminine wound. There's very feminine energy here with this Three of Cups, and I see it as high vibrational women coming together, working together. And so maybe growing up, your maternal figure or the women in your life, maybe they were very critical, maybe they were very angry, maybe they made you feel like you weren't good enough. Maybe they behaved more like a jealous sibling than a parent and they competed with you. Or maybe you had a lot of mean girl energy growing up and dealt with a lot of mean girls, and gossiping and backstabbing, and just like feeling like you have to measure up, or you have to spend a lot of money to be liked or to be accepted, or really focused on like superficial things to be liked or to be accepted. You may have dealt with that really low vibrational mean girl energy. And Three of Cups is telling us that you're healing because you're beginning to connect with high vibrational females, with high vibrational feminine energy, where there's a building up, there's a supporting, there's an encouraging, there's a nurturing. versus a tearing down. So some of you may be healing from that mother wound or feminine wound, as you're having these more positive interactions. You may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks your moon sign or rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. I do have the playlist for the weekly forecasts linked in the description so that you can check out the other signs. Love readings for September are also linked in the description. If you'd like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. And don't forget, guys, check out the daily messages I post every day on the channel. Hopefully, you can come back tomorrow and check out the card of the day. A lot of people have been finding that useful. If not, please do come back and check out next week's forecast. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you have a fabulous week ahead. Take care and be well, Capricorn.